They can't hear us, who cares?
Hello and welcome, Grand Rapids. Thank you for joining us this evening. I'm your anchor, Josie Sabo.
And I'm your other anchor, Sean Francis. And because you had to remember how to drive back from grandmother's house in the snow, we are delivering the local, national, and world stories that you may have missed. And that might be a little hot, yeah, probably. Thanks.
But you're welcome, Grand Rapids. This is NewsFlash.
NewsFlash. Just full of tryptophan. I don't know what to do. Our top story tonight. Last week on Thanksgiving, Jenison High School Marching Band was one of only 12 marching bands to perform in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Yeah! Additionally, the Jenison Middle School football B team has been chosen to play against the Lions in the next big game to try and restore balance to the ratio.
On Black Friday, a milk tanker overturned and shut down the S-curve for hours.
Yikes.
The tanker had been heading to GR's Chris Kindle Market, where Big Milk had sponsored a stall. The situation was treated as a hazmat situation, as authorities said, quote, "Milk cannot simply be washed off the roadway as it can be toxic to fish in the water system." Who knew fish were lactose intolerant? Cleanup crews were seen bringing bags of cookies to soak up the mess, but all the stray cats beat them to it.
Oh, Nearby founders had offered to suck up the spill to put in their milk stout, but the tanker was already too gone. So if it had been full of oat milk, however, we could have just had the reindeer from the Chris Kindle Market lick it up.
Yeah. The man responsible for driving the tanker unfortunately lost his job, which officially makes him the first person justified in crying over spilled milk.
Stuart Seldowitz, a former Obama State Department official who was caught on camera accosting a Manhattan halal food cart worker with Islamophobic comments, has been arrested and charged with a hate crime. In solidarity, fuck that guy. In solidarity, all New York food cart workers have vowed vengeance and swear from this day forward they'll only serve him non-kosher dogs with some mysterious translucent condiments. Who knows what's in that bottle? It's probably common.
More mysteries. A mysterious wildcat was spotted in the Phoenix Mountains in Arizona, and wildlife officials have no clue what it could be. We have a photo. Maybe we here can help identify it.
This is the photo here right there, wildcat.
He was last seen singing and dancing, trying to decide between choosing playing basketball or eating a hiker's face.
Earlier this month, the Ottawa Food Program announced it would be suspending operations, and the Ottawa County Board seems to be split on exactly why that is. Officials in charge of the program claim that a 48% budget cut pushed through by the John Gibbs board has left them, has left them unable to afford a full-time coordinator to continue operation. Gibbs insists the Department of Public Health is fully capable of funding the program on its own and thinks they're just being dramatic to score political points, which, like, dude, you were endorsed by Trump. That's your whole deal. Like, either way, this decision affects food security for the elderly, so it's sort of like stealing candy from really old babies. Until they figure out how to continue the program, one question remains. How is Russ's going to keep up with this increase of clientele?
A former Taco Bell employee is suing the company after coworkers lived 2 mas at their work Christmas party last year. During the party, intoxicated staff members were throwing up in a guacamole bowl, and they still had to pay extra for it afterwards. Taking place in another corner of the party, a public 3-way sex romp that was surprisingly not the Crunchwrap Supreme was taking place. Talk about building your own cravings box. Unfortunately, it was broken up before anybody could Baja Blast. Corporate released a statement about the incident, saying that the phrase found on the sauce packets, "dibs on the taco," was not to be taken literally.
Thinking outside the bun. A 6-year-old giraffe at the New York Zoo who was recently diagnosed with cancer has been confirmed as being pregnant. I know, it just has a lot going on right now. The giraffe said that the pregnancy wasn't planned. She was just trying to knock an item off her bucket list, and it just sort of happened. Nicholas Sparks is currently furiously trying to figure out how to adapt this into a new novel, but with humans. The worst thing about it, the giraffe has throat cancer. I mean, you just gotta throw the whole giraffe away at that point, right? Like, that's its main thing. Too bad. R.I.P.
Sailors in southwestern Europe are deterring orca attacks by playing heavy metal music. The plan backfired when the orcas just started thrashing on the boats even harder. In related news, Pantera has announced a reunion tour with their first stop, Atlantis.
Incidentally, a pod of orca whale Pantera fans is called Widowmakers. Nope, all right, nope, okay. One resident orca was overjoyed at this announcement, stating, "Dude, we're gonna be so fucking hostile at this concert. We're haters first, not gonna lie, but after pummeling a boat for 5 minutes alone, I was like, heavy metal rules." Those are all Pantera songs, I guess.
Now having been introduced to rock music, the orcas are filing a class action lawsuit against the band Kiss for stealing their likeness.
Insult to injury. A company which sold tickets to a 3-year cruise around the world, which was to cost the same or lower than the average cost of living, has admitted it has no ship, and it can't afford to purchase one. Apparently they just kept on getting attacked by widowmakers. But the cruise is still going forward, apparently. It's just BYO boat now. Actually, what they're going to do is they're going to daisy chain all of the passengers together with inner tubes and a rope and then tow them around like a giant candy necklace for the sharks.
HGTV's Property Brothers are being sued by the past show participants for their botched rehabs. It turns out filming people's reactions to your home renovation is not a foolproof way to guarantee feigned satisfaction. They've agreed to a reduced sentence if their trial is televised with Judge Bob Villa, and their lawyer is optimistic.
All right, with your all-in budget of $50 million, we can reduce your prison forever home into a temporary home arrest. Oh no, we ran out of money. Looks like we're gonna have to lose that plea bargain.
As a means to apologize, they brought out the big guns.
A ukulele apology. So everyone knows that she's married to one of them, right? Okay, nope, all right, okay. That answers that question. We were on the fence. Last weekend, golfer Rory McIlroy's golf ball went straight into a female spectator's groin. Now, unfortunately, he didn't win the game, but this footage has automatically won him every episode of America's Funniest Home Video for at least a year, so, you know, balance it out. Technically, it was a hole-in-one. But it was pretty awkward when the caddy had to go retrieve it. So, after continuing to play, his next shot landed on a baby's head. Come on!
In other golf news,
yeah, more golf jokes, guys.
A couple in Bay City recently opened BC Golf, a virtual golf course including 2 golf simulators and a professional putting green. This is more like a really nice Nintendo Wii, but if you don't have a silicone case for your controller, they will provide one for you. They still have to uphold the elitism of an actual golf resort.
That's true.
There are still some other potential cons to this business model, though, such as there's one annoying guy who still yells "for" every stroke, and caddies are still there, but like they're even more worthless now.
And plus they got rid of the best part, which is you get to kind of drive drunk in a golf cart. I don't know. And plus you're not going to have any more excuses to go talk to ladies when you accidentally shoot a ball into their groin.
I mean, are we too good for the golden tee machines at dive bars now? No. Maybe we can fight back with a giant outdoor pool on a course with 18 holes.
Ooh, that'd be fun. Nice. During a trip to the Smokies, a woman was attacked by a mob of turkeys after hopping a fence. Ironically, these turkeys were actually all of the turkeys that have been pardoned by presidents from the past decade. Now they're drunk with power and have formed their own turkey task force. And their #1 task? Revenge.
According to NASA, Earth has successfully received a message laser beamed from 10 million miles away. It said, "Send nudes." It was then followed by more messages. 1-800-COLLECT, do you accept charges?
There's a postage due on your UPS package.
Just reaching about your vehicle's extended warranty.
Sup?
Yo, sorry, just saw this. Been super busy lately.
I just think it's gotta suck for all those aliens who've just been left on red by NASA. Oh, man.
We'd also like to thank our writers for NewsFlash tonight, and if you want to see your name up here, you can submit your jokes to the email comedyoutletmondays@gmail.com with the subject NewsFlash Tips.
Yep, follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, watch videos of old shows, and get lineups for future shows. Find our submission form to put your act on our stage, and learn about other ways you can get involved.
Like the free open improv jam?
Oh, yeah! That's right. I think I had signed that to you, so that was my
I don't have that page, Sean.
Oh, it should be on the back there. Yeah.
And if you can't wait for that, you can hop up on stage at the end of the show during our free open improv jam.
Yeah! But now, Grand Rapids, I didn't need to point it out. I could have just kept going. But now, Grand Rapids, you're welcome. Newsflash, this is Comedy Outlet Monday!